This Supreme Court's 2025-26 term is now over. In one of its final rulings of the term, the justices struck down President Trump's executive order restricting birthright citizenship. Now, that grants U.S. citizenship to any person born in the country, regardless of their parents' immigration status. The president immediately responded online. You can see it right here with his lengthy post calling on Congress to override the high court's decision. Trump says he'd support any legislation lawmakers come up with to get it done. Natalie Brand joins us live tonight from the White House with more on what happens next. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Lorenzo. And keep in mind, it was the ACLU which brought this challenge to the president's executive order that he signed on day one. The ACLU brought the challenge on behalf of children who would have been denied citizenship. Today, they celebrated this decision, saying that it reaffirms birthright citizenship is without doubt guaranteed by the Constitution.
The U.S. Supreme Court, in a 6-3 decision, ruled against President Trump's executive order aimed at denying automatic birthright citizenship to children of people in the country illegally or temporarily. 5 of the justices said the policy violated the 14th Amendment of the Constitution, which guarantees citizenship. Chief Justice John Roberts, writing, "The framers of the 14th Amendment extended that promise to every free-born person in this land. We keep that promise today."
If you're born on U.S. soil, you are a U.S. citizen. We don't look at the status of your parents. We don't look if they're here legally or illegally. We don't look to see if they're here temporarily or not.
Conservative Justice Brett Kavanaugh wrote separately, saying he believes the president's order violated federal law. CBS News legal analyst Jessica Levinson said the court makes clear it would actually require a constitutional amendment.
What a majority of the court is saying is that Congress cannot go along with what President Trump tried to do by executive order on his first day. So it's foreclosing the ability of Congress to try and redefine birthright citizenship.
While President Trump called on lawmakers to act, House Speaker Mike Johnson acknowledged the limitations.
You got to have 2/3 of both chambers of Congress and 3/4 of the states to ratify. It's usually at least a many years long process and very complicated.
Congressional Democrats applauded the high court's decision.
Through the 14th Amendment, that I, the daughter of immigrants, could become a citizen by birthright and serve in the halls of Congress.
Justices Thomas, Gorsuch, and Alito dissented in the case. Alito called the ruling a serious mistake that encourages birth tourism.
Now, following the decision, the Justice Department, in a social media post, said that they will prioritize prosecutions of birth tourism schemes across the country and anyone seeking to exploit loopholes. Lorenzo.
Yeah, Natalie. So I know you were also able to speak with Tom Homan, the border czar, about all of this. What is he saying about this decision?
Yeah, specifically on this idea of birth tourism, I asked him if the administration has data or numbers about how prevalent this is. He said that he does not have those numbers in front of him, that those investigations are run by Homeland Security investigations. But he said because of today's decision, he expects the number of those investigations to increase. Lorenzo.
Yeah, this will not be the end of this conversation for sure. Natalie Brand at the White House, always good to see you.